Tonight, from Las Vegas.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a...
And right away, he lost the football.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So here the Raiders now with great starting field position. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle, 39 yards. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Like his first year in the NFL, I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big time throw right out of the gate?
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Love. A loss of 8 that time. It brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They'll score on a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Let's go.
Touchdown reception. And the Raiders are up to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen roller.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. That's some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes you throw a touchdown strike. There you go. That's my man in concept.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And the Raiders have got it. Tyree Wilson using the left leg to make the play. And they work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and 1. Love looking to throw it. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I think this is one of the return starters in the NFL one, more than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. They'll set up a throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 43 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throw to the side complete. That's Franklin. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or we couldn't do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that has its own category.
I think you're right about that. So now imagine the first start for that secondary. And let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So not a good start for this rookie quarterback, already trailing in this first half, and that's going to make things worse.
Well, back in my day, this was not unexpected out of rookie quarterbacks. That's why a lot of coaches didn't want to play them. But coming out of college now, they throw it all the time. This is a little bit unexpected, the way that he's playing here.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Yeah, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. Well, he is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And it's a Packers touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
This throw caught left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they try the right side here. Oh, some strong running. He will reach the 5-yard line before going. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Back to throw here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. The defense tries to bend a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal is to keep them out of the end zone, not give up the touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Looking to throw on second down. Low. He finds Howard complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the gun on third down. Low. And able to catch it on the left side, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. This is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Waddle ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive a touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Low. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Butler. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and press your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. We spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, but 9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. Well, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Good shot, good shot.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 55 yards rushing there and 8 carries for him so far.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
What a catch by Waddle. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eye.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Derek Brown drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's fielded at the 45. So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Jalen Waddle, 61 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get 4 here down in the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Low. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now they'll run on the ball. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders will fill in their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Fourth down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go and see 5.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw here. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. They'll fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. There's another completion for big yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to use his legs here. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still 4th down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Low. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Low. And that will be incomplete. And now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Is the distance on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A good burst there gets him 7 to midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Here's A.J. Cole now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to...
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Not what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now what a 1st down pickup of 8. Usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.